Welcome to Blink 156. We're calling it lately because there's a new song. We've got a returning guest who has really done, since his Blink 155 appearance, done an entire new level of press tours. I mean, you've gone back on Chapo. You went on what was it, not Larry David, some fucking Netflix comedy
He was
thing?
like Larry David's boy, though.
Yeah.
Which, it's... But they're both a couple of Jews.
And where else did you... Oh, yeah, you were on HuffPo. You've just been doing the whole press tour.
They're actually just called HuffPo now? They're not called Huffington Post anymore?
That's so fucked.
What the fuck is that?
You can't do that.
That sucks. I couldn't call it that. I was talking to the people filming, I couldn't bring myself to call it HuffPo. Horrible name.
That's
just like a BuzzFeed Slack-ass fucking name.
Yeah, it's like shitty journalism jargon becoming the common way. So you've done the full tour, and it brought you directly back to Blink 156.
Always the last stop on the line.
It's referring to the... Wow, that's a real Bay Area thing of you to say, the line, with your transit and whatnot.
Well, yeah. I guess, it's the Antioch of podcasts.
The other thing is, people come on here and they often get canceled immediately after, or something good happens to them. I feel like you've kind of been canceled and uncanceled so many times. I mean, it's just a daily occurrence for you.
Here's the thing. I was canceled incredible. I was the next level, the level below sexual assault canceled, which I want to be clear, never sexually assaulted anybody, ever.
Right.
However, I was canceled pretty frequently and with vigor. And I reclaimed myself. Here's the thing, fellas.
I did use your cancellation to reshare the episode a few times.
Well, if you're about to get canceled, the best thing to do is to get on heroin. Because then people are like, oh, he already canceled himself.
Right.
What you do then is you get off the heroin. And then everyone's like, he's a changed man. But really, you're even worse a gremlin. It's just hidden inside of you. I'm just kidding. I reform. But yeah, people always try to cancel me for punk shit I did 15 years ago, when they don't understand that I've been canceled and uncanceled for that already by people I knew then.
Yeah, they're trying to appropriate cancellation is, if nothing else, just appropriating punk culture.
Yeah.
And that's really
absolutely.
It's like gentrification. You can't gentrify being canceled. The punks invented that, and it's theirs.
You know that whole thing? You're referring to that crazy blog post about Red Scare that I had a bonus mention in, right?
Yeah.
That thing was wild. The thing is,
that was literally 2 days after you were on the pod.
The guy who did that, I don't know who the person who did that is. It's just some random person who themselves immediately got canceled and never posted again and deleted their account. But you should have a link in the bio, by the way.
Absolutely.
Or a link in the description. But the guy behind that and this other kind of new dossier going around full of cancellations is actually a millionaire named Luke Turner, who has a blue check on Twitter, that kind of guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Who is Shia LaBeouf's I'm not doing a bit. I don't know how to say it. Shia LaBeouf's manager for his art career, and Shia got just harassed, I guess, by 4chan people. So this guy Luke, who is also a tribesman like myself, got it drove him insane, and because also some left-wing people on Twitter called him the R slur. You can guess what that is.
Oh, yeah. It's a Blink-182 podcast. I mean, we know the word.
Because some not even, I don't know, some other people called him that. He started going after anybody who was ever mean to him on Twitter and compiling dossiers. So he got some psycho person to write one about the podcast Red Scare, and my ex-girlfriend, who is a host of that show, sent this picture of me with an SS flag, pretending to be somebody else. I didn't understand it. But
look, all I know is that I think that's directly related to going on Blink 155. Let me just tell you, the last time the guy from the Thermals was online was when he appeared on our podcast, and then a week later he disappeared. I don't know if you know about that, but that's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it on mic because it's too much, but basically coming on the pod will either cancel you or resurrect you. And I think for you it's been a swirl of both.
Wait,
Basically.
it can resurrect you?
I think so. Yeah, there's some people.
Brother, we got to get the aqua bats on.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to get the bats on here. That's a risk I'm willing to take. If they get canceled, so be it. They're not around anymore. But if they get resurrected, that could end Trump. That could end Trudeau.
It's true. I mean, fuck. I would love to get any of the bats on here. I'm ready.
There's like 40 of them, right?
Yeah, there's a chance we've had one without realizing it at this point.
Also, good chance that one of them is a chomo. Just statistically. What is it? It's like 1 in 4, right?
They're all they're Mormons too, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, now we're down to 1 in 3. Did we talk about how I met the killers once?
No, but I'm trying to intro the episode first.
Let's intro the episode.
Intro that. So we've got Brace Belden back. He's on his something like 15th resurrection tour. Between cancellations, he slid in to the show, and so today. Here's my premise for the episode. We spend so much time trying to understand whether or not Blink-182 is punk, but what we never spend time doing is figuring out how to be punk. And so I thought you are the last punk,
yes,
of Maximum Rock and Roll, rest in peace fame. And so I thought, why don't we get the last punk to come on the show to fucking shut up about unions for a second and teach us how to be a punk?
Absolutely. First thing you got to do is you got to get rid of this whole mindset of, oh, I can only listen to their first record. You know who I'm talking about.
Right?
They're all good.
They're all good.
They're all good.
Like, I'm just here for the tunes, man. I don't care about the message so much.
Yeah, plus the guy died in a car accident. It's fine. Just kidding. It's not.
Yeah, be careful.
Jewish,
You're going to
I
get
guess
canceled again. They can edit the audio. Shia LaBeouf can edit the audio.
I'm Jewish.
All right. So what we've done is I've gotten the WikiHow page of how to be a punk, and Brace and I are going to read through this together, and we're going to get to the bottom of this shit.
I got it on a little mini screen next to my World of Warcraft session I'm doing.
Oh, my God. I'm glad I've got your full attention.
It's my second job. I'm mining.